This is our first show.
Wait, what? You have a present for me?
It's Sunday, so we couldn't bring out the Henny or the Patron.
So okay.
So we got you a little buckle.
A little sparkling.
You feel me?
Thank you guys.
Hey everybody, thank you for tuning back into Transparent Views. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Sapphire.
And I'm Paul G.
And today we got Paul G on the show, our first guest on the show, coming live, coming at you. We here. And we're just gonna be talking about
Just music, hip hop, rap,
Yeah.
R&B, just basically how music in today's society is like affecting our community. And yeah, just a little bit about that.
how Caribbean background affects your music. And we're definitely about to be talking about Paul and all his goods that he got for y'all. Get
I
to
like
know Paul.
Yeah.
First question, we're gonna start with 2 truths and a lie.
Okay.
Give us 2 truths.
Sorry.
He's still trying to open his bottle. And 1 lie.
Okay. 2 truths and a lie. I almost got arrested in Singapore. I almost got kidnapped.
Oh my god.
And I am allergic to cheese. Yeah, my life is weird.
Those are
Pretty bad things.
What do you think the lie is?
So
Those are.
I'm not sure if I'm not sure.
I'm like arrested in Singapore.
Wow, y'all figured that out.
Allergic to cheese.
I
I mean, you mean like you're lactose intolerant, maybe?
Like that, yeah.
So maybe
I feel like you've never been kidnapped before. I feel like nobody's gonna try to
Yeah.
kidnap Paul.
you've never been kidnapped. Yeah, that's probably the lie.
That is not the lie.
Uh-oh.
I went to Singapore at 13, and this guy was like, did you lose your group? Mind you, my group was over there, but I'm just like, yeah, nervous. And he was like, oh, come over here. And then we were walking, and then Daryl was just like, Paul, where you going? I'm just like,
Wow, you really almost.
I was one of those stupid 13-year-olds.
That's just
she
like
knows
that.
that for a fact. I mean, I was fun, but I was really not.
He was the wild.
That's
out there.
funny.
Well, that's one truth.
That's not funny, but that's.
Okay.
I know.
That's.
You're laughing at my
Luckily-
pain.
So that is true. So what is the lie? Are you you're not allergic to cheese?
Not at all.
Okay,
so that's the lie. Like,
That's the lie. I love cheese, and I'm trying to cut it out because I saw What the Health, and bruh.
Yeah, cheese is. Dairy in general is not good for you.
Like, I really can't eat anything, if you want to be honest. What the hell made you feel like you can't eat nothing but air and, like, salad?
Yeah, basically.
And that's, yeah. But I lost mad weight because of it, so.
Okay.
Boom. Boom.
What originally started you in music?
Okay,
What
so
got you started?
my mom was forcing me, because I was, like, what, 12? And I was just trying to play basketball. I wasn't trying to hear nobody. And my mom was like, you can try for the choir because all you do is sit at home in the summer and you are being annoyed. So I'm like, no. So the day of the audition, she's like, okay, it's either you come out the house now or I sign you up for some type of summer camp. So I ran in the car. So I tried to spoil the audition, and the audition was, like, I tried to sound bad, but then the guy was just sitting there just like, just like,
He was like in your bag.
He was
like-
feeling it.
and I was trying, I wasn't trying to embarrass myself, but I wasn't trying to, like, make it. So then my mom told him I wasn't going to try to do good. So then I'm just like, and then he's like, all right, well, we'll see you back next Wednesday. I'm like, okay. And then I come back, and then ever since then, I just fell in love with, well, I was always in love with music, but then I really fell in love with the process of learning music and creating new ideas with music, and then fell in love with harmonies and melodies and, like, the meaning behind certain words and how to really convey emotion through certain words. And I feel a lot of R&B, a lot of artists started out in the church, so they got a lot of their backgrounds in the church, just like myself. Like, I'm not a Christian artist, but I do have my own different type of topics that I talk about, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, that's why I could do a show here and I could go to a club and do a show, because my songs are, like, universal to the point. I'm sorry, I'm just going all over. But, like, that's how I got into music. I mean, yeah, basically.
So where are you from?
I am Jamaican and Guyanese.
Oh my gosh.
My mom is Guyanese and my dad is Jamaican.
Oh, that's cool.
So how do you feel like having a Caribbean background has like impacted your music at all, if it has?
Well, if you listen to reggae music, if you listen to soca, you listen to dancehall, which you get the vibe of. You sometimes, a lot of people won't understand what they're saying, but you get the passion, you get the vibes, you get the energy, you get the brightness of the music, And even when it's not necessarily a bright song, you still get that inviting feeling like this is this type of music. It has its own distinct feel, its own melodies. They use different melodies. They'll even take American music and then turn it into their own style. They'll like change the topic a little bit. But you know what? My background affected me musically because I wanted to find different melodies that made people feel a certain way. I wanted to find different vibes of the song that made people feel a certain way.
I feel like so many artists now are trying to incorporate like the reggae feel, the background, the vibes and everything. And like Chris Brown, Nicki Minaj, like they're all trying to get onto that feel. But I feel like it's been around for so long. It's just now getting into like now our R&B music. So it's like I feel like it does play a big role in that.
Yeah, it's finally getting the credit it deserves.
Yeah.
How would you say you're different from other artists?
Oh man, don't get me started. First of all, I'm not here to like give you a speech about why I'm different. All I'm saying is a lot of artists do music for mad different reasons. My reason is to influence and inspire people. And the only way to really get to people is to meet them at their level. So that's what I'm doing. I'm meeting people at their level, what they like to hear, how they like to hear it, but I'm gonna incorporate what I think is important, whether it be certain values, whether it be certain feelings, like being transparent and speak to somebody. So I feel like I'm using what I have to really make sure people are affected positively. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I see a generation of people that is just uninspired. Like they're not really trying to do nothing with themselves, but I want to give the right message. And even if it's not even like a good value message or a positive message, it's me talking about a relationship or me talking about life or an experience. I feel like the best, most impactful way to get to people is just meeting them at the level and just saying, look, this is what I've been through, this is what I did, this is my life. I know you feel it, and then that person will be drawn to you. So then you can really hit them with the boom, 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 this is how I feel, and the good values. And then boom, you got a fan, you got a supporter, you got someone that's gonna rock with you. And that's why I do it. I do it to influence and inspire people through my own different ways, through my talents, and through however I want to do it.
Okay, Paul.
That's
Let's go.
That's great, because that's why
we're doing.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this.
Yeah, you're transparent.
Exactly.
Come alive. That's
you're
why
trying
you're
to
here
inspire.
right now.
You're trying to speak your truth through how, like, what you love the
what
most.
People can
you know?
relate to.
Yeah, what people can relate to.
Because once you get a
all that.
connection with people, it's so easy to just like.
Yeah.
So speaking of impact and just affecting people's lives, you did a concert to basically help kids travel.
Yes.
So talk about that.
So I did a concert series called Game Time. I did 2 concerts before that, and it was doing really well. People were coming out, they were showing love. So I usually do a lot of shows here and in the bigger auditorium.
We're at Christian Culture Center.
Right.
Just so you
Boom.
know. This is where we
That's
at.
why this couldn't be Henny.
That's why it's not Henny, because we in church right now.
I was like, yo, I want to bring the concert here. But then I'm like, let's take it to another level. And then Ramaya, my love, she's my bestie. She's like 49 though, so.
Okay.
She's like,
oh my God.
Why don't we make it a benefit concert? And I'm like, yes. Cause I did a lot of philanthropy, but not under my brand name. So like, I'm like, oh, it only makes sense to show them I actually care and I want to give back and just help influence people, inspire people to do a different outlet. I got some of my artist friends to do it at a really discounted price, like the Saga, he's a battle rapper. My sis Nelly LeBron. I got Angie Rose. I got this guy named Richie Righteous. He's like an OG, whatever, New York gospel artist. Mad cool. And I got Melissa Redmond, who's like a very popular person here at this church, so that we can get the general population to come out.
Are you? Because I feel like now there's like a lot of music is similar, and a lot of artists are out there like people are like stealing their flow and all this other stuff or whatever. So
like anything that you're tired of hearing, like with any type of artist, like what are you tired of hearing? Like with today's music, like what they play on the radio, like what are you tired of hearing? Like what do you wish you could change?
There's a lot of down south music. I feel like that trap music, like
what it
See, all right, let me start off by saying this. Whatever makes the people happy, I appreciate. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna bash it. There's some songs that are trash that everybody likes, and I'm just like, you know what? It make the people happy. Just have fun with y'all. Let me get a couple drinks so I can really like the song even more. I might even learn the words because I love people. So if y'all love the song, I like the song. What I'm tired of is people forcing it. Like I'm tired of people doing it just because they feel like they should be doing it, or because they feel like it's gonna make them feel,
oh,
I'm doing something.
It's not natural. It's not coming from like their heart.
Or there's people that look at people and they're just like, I wanna be that way. I wanna get the love. I'm gonna do it, and then they just get tight because they don't get the same success.
Okay, so with that being said, this is kind of, anyways. Did you hear? Do you listen to The Breakfast Club?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Did you hear how supposedly did this happen recently? I don't know if this happened recently. Jay Holiday was like going hard or whatever.
Okay.
What are your thoughts about that?
I clicked the video, but I didn't fully finish watching it.
Yeah.
All I saw was the headline, and it said Jay Holiday bashes Beyonce. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
What I absolutely hate is people not giving credit to people that deserve the credit. Jay Holiday had a smash hit. He's Grammy nominated. I hate when people try to say, "Oh, you trash." Or no, he did what he did. I gotta keep respecting that. What he said, I don't know what he said. But I do not like people that bash other people, especially melanated folk that bash other melanated folk.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Like how
I don't like that. I don't like when, like, even if you're wrong, you got to find a different way, because we're already being beat down in society. You can't have your brother talk down to you publicly, and y'all both got a big platform.
It's like supposedly bashing a lot of female artists, saying like, you guys keep voting for these female artists, but like, what about us black men and da-da-da. But like Charlemagne was just like, at the end of the day, is people see what you're putting in, like the work that you're putting in. If you're not putting anything in, why are you going to even be nominated for anything right now? Like,
I get where his aggravation comes from, because every black man does feel as if they are attacked or not given the credit at one point or some time in their life. They might feel as if they're disadvantaged at sometimes. They might feel as if they're being attacked. So whatever that animosity is coming from might stem from something else, but he is not wrong to feel a way about black men not getting the same love, respect, and treatment as they should, as we are being targeted in today's society. Black lives matter, other lives matter too, but black lives are the most important lives that matter right now.
Hello.
Whoa, that was mean. We're not the most important, but we are
pretty
like,
we're pretty damn important.
We are very
we're kings
important.
and queens out here.
And
we're pretty damn important.
How do you feel, jumping off of what I was talking about with Jay Holiday, do you feel like there is like a difference between like the females and like the males in music?
Okay, there are so many different disadvantages for a man, and so many advantages for a black man, and so many disadvantages for a black woman, and advantages for a black woman. There's so many different things, but I feel like every race, except for one, which I will not mention, has a certain disadvantage.
Right.
Everyone has their disadvantages. So he's right and he's wrong. Because at the end of the day, black women do have to work 20 times as hard sometimes. And sometimes women in general, you're right. And then sometimes all it takes is a woman, let me watch my words, all it takes is a woman to shed certain clothes for her to get the attention, for her to really get some type of song out. Even if she's decent, all she gotta do is have a really nice body, take some clothes off, and put the song out. People are like, I love her.
But speaking of different artists and artists out there, who, if you had the opportunity, AR hit you up right now, like, who do you want to collab with? Who do you want to collab with?
All right, there's two people I would love to collab with. And I'm going to tell you guys this. You guys are going to be the first person to hear this.
Transparent Views got it first, just so y'all know.
The two people I actually wanted to work with, I just finished writing songs for them and sending them references. So I'm in a high right now. Like, oh my God. But I'm going to say three people I want to work with so that no one can know who the two are.
Okay.
And Ty Dolla $ign, Chris Brown, and Drake. Maybe not Drake. Maybe later down the line.
Okay.
Kanye West.
You said 4.
Okay, red.
We have 2 for 1.
One?
No, I'm just joking.
I can't decide. All right.
Ty Dolla $ign is really
Ty Dolla $ign is mad dope.
Yo.
He's mad dope.
Tag Ty Dolla $ign, tag Kanye.
Ty Dolla $ign.
Tag Chris Brown.
Tag Chris Brown. Yes, tag Chris Brown. Yes.
Tag him.
How has like your life / schedule changed since releasing Game Face?
All right.
Or since you blew up?
Well, let's be honest. I do not want to ever say that I blew up until I can wake up to some 5-6 figures. what I will say is that there is a difference between when I first started and now. Mm-hmm. And the difference is there's more supporters, there's more opportunities, and there's growth in the content. That's what I will say. But what has changed since Game Face is a different ear for music, a different exposure to how to get the product out to people, a different understanding of how people receive music. Different people have been contacting me. I've been able to go different places. When I ask for certain things, I'm no longer being ignored anymore. It's just been a lot easier to do what I want to do, but it's not easy. It's just easier to do what I want to do. And it's just great to hear people finally reach back and say, yo, I love what you're doing. Right. Yo, I really support yourself. Yo, my mom loves your stuff. Yo, my little sister, I got a video of her dancing. I'm going to send it to you. Oh, my God. Like, da-da-da-da. Like, it makes me feel great to know that people are really receiving the stuff and my time is not being wasted.
What thing got you to that point? What was that turning point that made people be like, okay, I'm going to take you serious now? You know, and they stopped having you wait.
Knowing who I am, loving myself, being secure, and self-confidence. If I tell you that I am making music and I'm not sure about it, why would you even want to support me?
Right.
If I'm making music and I'm saying, yo, I have this song that I know you're going to love. And they're just like, okay. And then if it's dope, it's like, yo, he's for real. Yeah. So that's what really got me going. It's like, yo, if I don't believe I'm going to be something, you're definitely not going to believe I'm going to be something. We have people that know we can do stuff, but they don't want you to do it because they can't do it and they're too afraid to do it.
That's every day. That's
those haters. Those haters.
I would take a sip to that, but you know.
And we just got one last question for you.
Yes. Anything you want to ask
One
me?
thing you want to tell your fans out there.
What
do you want your fans to know?
I want my fans to know that whatever I put out is going to be from the heart. Whatever I put out is going to be dope content. It's going to be quality. Whatever I put out, I want you to fall in love with because I'm giving every part of me in it. And I want y'all to relate and tell a friend. And I want y'all to know that it's not going to stop. It's only going to get better. Different avenues, different platforms, acting, hosting, producing, directing, all that. You're going to get every bit of me in any bit of case you want. And it's lit. Right now.
It's lit. We out here. Transparent Views, first show, Paul G. Hashtag Instagrams, get us. We out here. Thank you so much for coming through, Paul.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Sapphire.
Transparent Views, get at us. Basically called 3 cups. As you can see, there are 3 cups. And under each cup, it's either well, it's gonna be something that you have to do.
Yeah,
you
either way.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll pick it up, and whatever's in the cup, you'll have to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So it's nothing crazy. It's nothing outrageous.
All right. Bet. Let me drop my cup. So I just gotta pick one.
You just pick one cup.
All right.
Okay. See what it is, what it's hitting for.
Tell us the secret. What kind of secret you looking for? What kind of secret?
Yeah, right. We're in church. It's Sunday.
Sunday. Okay. No, I'm playing. We're on a secret.
Yeah,
so Paul doesn't want to tell us a secret.
I don't even know a secret.
Only because this is your first time being on the show. We'll let you pick another cup.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. Great. Okay. Dance for 60 seconds.
Let's get it.
Play the song.
Get it, let's get it. Now I'm ready. Let's get it. Let's get it. It's that time. Let's get it. Let's get it.
They wanted the whole thing. You know I got it. Let's
get it.
Let me tell you, man, I got a problem. I've been trying to hit the coast of the Bahamas. I've been trying to be the go-to I can buy my mama a crib that's bigger than Obama's commas. You can tell I'm the dope, you can be that. Cause I got the pot at the top, where I be at. I told them I can serve the world with the new crack. About to put the squad on the map. Man, I'm really with the